I don't I don't think I feel nervous. Just just walk down there, make sure I don't walk too fast because I think I did that last night. So, but no, I'm excited and I'm I don't know, elated to see all our families together and our friends all get together and be there for the ceremony, and then of course see everybody at dinner time, interacting, and because we haven't really had a chance to get all our families together. A handful of times with the immediate ones, but nothing like this, that's for sure.
Me too.
I mean, I don't think it changes anything, besides being husband and wife. I felt like she's been my person for so long and, for so many years, is that she just gets me and I get her, and, like this is just our next step together, and just to finally go in and be husband and wife and then start the next chapter of our lives. So I feel like it's like not much will change, but then it's just the things afterwards is just going to be even bigger from there. So I guess I'm most excited about just, once we're up there for the ceremony on the bluffs and reading each other's vows to each other, and just be in the moment and just having everybody witness our love and put it out on display. And then, of course, once the ceremony's over, dancing with everybody and seeing everybody get together. Again, just bring these two groups that have met a few times, but fully friends and family come together just to celebrate us. I think that is, really cool and something to cherish throughout the day. I don't feel any butterflies. I mean, I got that question when I was planning on proposing to Robyn just 2 years ago, and I felt calm. If I was nervous, then that means I wouldn't be ready. But I feel ready. I feel ready for the next step, and just a weird calm. Like this is just another day, but just our all entire friends and family are here just to see us. So yeah, just excited. I'm just so thankful for everyone showing up today and helping out throughout this whole weekend and planning process. And I love Robyn very much, and I'm very excited I get to marry her today.
I feel really excited. I'm excited to see Chris now that I'm dressed, and I just started crying. I'm excited. I just feel like happy to be around everyone. I'm a crybaby, sorry. But I'm just so happy to see everyone and just be with everyone. And I'm just excited to hug everyone and be part of the party. So I feel so grateful. I just can't believe everyone, like how many people are actually showing up for us, and it just is the best. We're so lucky. It's exciting. It feels like it's not going to be any different, but I just feel, I don't know. Now I get to call him my husband instead of my boyfriend. It's cool. Yeah, I'm excited. All I can say is excited. That we're so grateful for all the people in our life and like all the people that love us. We're just so lucky. And I hope we just remember all the good people in our life and how they show up for us whenever we need them. And especially even to celebrate, and not just sad times, but fun times too.
I know Robyn, and I'm Melanie. Okay, so you know. I'm Melanie. I've known Robyn since I was 4, and I've known Chris since he's known Robyn. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm Johnny. I met Robyn my freshman year of high school, and I also met Chris when Robyn met Chris.
I'm Maureen, and I met Robyn when I was just a little girl, and Christopher came along later, once they started dating. Yeah, so since we were both like 4 or 5 years old, so long time.
Yeah.
We're basically sisters.
And I infiltrated the friend group in high school.
We finally
Against a lot of their wills.
We let somebody in.
Yeah.
Just you, nobody else. Well, and Chris.
Robyn's always there for her friends, and she's always very caring and supportive, so it's not a one moment kind of thing, it's all the time. So.
And she always like just builds you up. Like when I got married and when I had my daughter, she was just like, I'm so excited for you, and it's genuine. Like I know that she is just pouring her love into us. And like you really feel it. Like I always know that.
She's the cheerleader of the group for sure. She
really
pumps
is.
everybody up.
Yeah.
She's the party girl.
Yeah. And anytime you share anything with her, she's going to be there for you, whether it's good or bad.
Yeah. and it's just like so excited for us in anything that we do.
She's very genuine.
Yes.
Yeah.
So.
We love her.
Her.
It's gonna
Don't
make
cry
me cry.
now.
I know. She is amazing.
And that's why
Yes.
we've been friends for so long, is because she's awesome.
Yeah, for forever.
Oh my gosh.
We love Chris.
Chris
So like the moment that they started dating, she was like, he's the one, like, I love Chris.
Texting paragraphs to
yeah,
each other.
like she was obsessed with him, and we were like, whoa, we have never seen this reaction from her about a guy before. And so we were like, we were on Team Chris for sure from the beginning. We were like, this is it. Like, this is going to be the one.
Yeah.
And then we kind of had to be like, okay, Chris, when you going to propose? It's been a long time.
Well, and I remember meeting him for the first time, and we were at Robyn and Kim's parents' house, and I ended up talking to Chris the rest of the night, and like I was like, okay, he's one of our friends now.
Yeah.
And
'Cause he's just like Robyn. He's so
yeah.
genuine, and he's so open about sharing,
And so easy to talk to.
Yeah.
so easy
I
to
was
talk
lucky
to.
enough that I got to meet Chris by myself for the first time in San Francisco. And I've always said anyone that can handle me for the first time.
very
for like
true.
5 hours,
That-
we hung out at the beach
wow.
and talked and drank beer because Robyn was
Just you
working.
two?
Just us two.
Oh my
at the beach.
God.
So I've always said that anyone that can handle me that well in the beginning is bound to
That's
be in
hilarious.
Robyn's life for the rest of her life,
That-
which is amazing.
that was the first test.
Yeah.
You're like,
We drank
pass.
beers on the beach.
Pass.
Yeah.
Beers.
It was passed. All the check marks were checked right away.
Yeah, we love Chris.
Excitement. Yeah, I think it was all finally. Finally. Yeah.
Well, at my wedding, she caught my bouquet, and then I think it was like a month later,
Yeah.
they got engaged. So I was like, it actually worked.
Yeah. The magic is real.
The magic is real, and you know, Robyn was she was wanting this so much, and we're just so happy for them.
And he did such a good job. The way that he did it in the ring is beautiful. It was
Yes.
amazing.
And the proposal was near the ocean by the beach, and that's why we're here today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's great.
But we'd like to remind them to move to Sacramento so that they can be closer to us. They had told us that was going to happen,
In
and
a
so
year.
we're very excited about that. And I think for me, if I could give any advice, it would just be to show up for each other every day and just keep that love that they have. They're so sweet to each other, and I just love them. I don't know.
And honestly, like from me, I feel like they don't need any advice.
Yeah.
Like we can honestly learn from them because I feel like they're very patient and kind to each other. And then for a friend group, I would say that the promise is that we're all going to keep hanging out as
For
the years
forever.
go by, as our families like grow and get bigger, and that our kids are going to start sharing these friendships with each other. So it's just going to be like a multi-generational love.
Yeah, and doing the traditions that we talked about and
Yeah.
going on vacation and seeing each other. But again, they need to move to Sacramento,
Yeah.
like we had talked about, or this won't.
They moved
this
away,
won't
they
work.
tried it, it didn't work
They didn't
out.
like it. And Robyn's really good at keeping us all together. I want to
Yeah.
say to them, I would just say, remember the love on this day, on the highs and the lows.
Yeah. And I think what Donnie just said is that she brings us all together. She is the one that brings us together.
She really is.
Like making sure that we're, getting together and spending that time and loving
Yeah.
on each other. But I'm just so excited for them.
Yeah.
We kind of knew that we would be.
If we weren't bridesmaids, we were going to be pissed.
I think we would all be
kind of a
upset.
given.
Yeah.
No, we didn't
We
really
expected
need to
it.
be asked.
It
Yeah.
means a lot, but
I was excited to be asked.
yes, that was one thing we were like, okay, when is it gonna happen? When is she gonna ask us?
Yeah.
But we knew all along. We're family.
Yeah, just
We are
grateful. It wasn't a surprise.
Yeah. It is
This
beautiful.
place is seriously mind blowing.
Like a movie.
Like
I feel like
can't
we're
even,
in a movie in Northern California.
And
It's
we have like
incredible.
Mimi and Tom. Like,
Yeah.
thank you so much, like for giving Robyn and Chris this gift because it's going to be the
And
most
the gift
amazing
that they've
wedding.
waited for,
Yeah.
because they had to wait for this venue,
Absolutely.
and it's worth it.
Yeah.
It is worth
Like
it.
I
Thank you,
remember
Tom,
when they
also.
made the choice,
Yeah.
and I was like,
I know
that
we're
is
like
so
3 years
long.
from now.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's so amazing. I can't even get over it. And we got sun today.
yeah, thank
so
you, Tom.
Thanks,
for the
Tom.
sun.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
I guess I just want to say I love you guys. You're
Okay.
amazing. You're going to be in our lives forever. And I just hope that you take the time to enjoy this day. And when you look back on this video, hopefully it's good.
Yeah. I'm really excited to see what the future holds and for them to start a family and really be able to just grow old together, all of us. I'm really excited to see it.
Yeah, I just am excited to see them start their life together, and this is the perfect venue, the perfect people that are going to be here for them, and I told Robyn that she needs to make sure, like, you have to look around, like, all of your people are here.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
to enjoy that. So,
And
it's
we're
gonna
ready
be
to
great.
drink.
We're ready to except for Marine.
What are we going to be drinking?
She said that we're
everything.
having, no, but she said palomas,
Specialty drink.
and then she said like a old-fashioned mule. Both sound good.
I saw a huge thing of tequila, and
Yeah,
I love
that's for
tequila
the-
shots, so that's where I'm going
That's
to
for
be.
the paloma.
I will be drinking water.
Or LaCroix.
LaCroix.
Yeah,
Yeah.
soon enough.
Where my
Love a
Martinelli's
baby.
at.
Love you guys.
My name is Robert Ferdinand Bartholomew Venucci III. I am one of Chris's best friends.
I'm Jeff Mitchell. I'm also one of Chris's best friends. We were both groomsmen of Chris,
Groomsman of Chris.
and it was a beautiful
The
wedding.
most handsome groomsman of Chris, I might add.
Unabashed. Yeah, there's no doubt. It was, the sun opened up at like the perfect time. I mean, the morning was a little overcast, and then it really came out right before the ceremony started. It was pretty amazing.
It did.
Yeah.
It came out, from my observation, when Chris was admiring the parents' shrine. And as soon as he did that, the sun came out. It was a very beautiful experience for me to witness.
At that point, you didn't need a jacket anymore.
At
That's
that
true.
point, it was beautiful out.
Absolutely. Chris is undoubtedly the most genuine person I know, so to be invited into his wedding party really does mean a lot. Because when he says something, he means it, and he's...
Yeah, he is one of the most trustworthy human beings I've ever met, and genuinely would love to be there for him at any point in his life because he's done so much for me.
He was described earlier as having big golden retriever energy, which is just spot on.
He encapsulates what I've always looked up to in someone,
Yeah, I've always looked
and
up
I've
to
known him
Chris.
for years
Yeah.
and continue to look up to him. Known him for 20 plus years.
I met him in 6th grade, so that would be 2005, 2006. He signed my yearbook in
Okay.
6th grade saying,
18.
"You're short enough to be my friend," and that still rings true. I'm still short enough to be his friend.
You've grown up a little bit.
Not as much as you'd think.
I met Robyn the day Chris met Robyn, and I think I let him do his thing so that they could have as much time together as possible. I remember they were running off and we were all distracted. How about you, Jeff?
I live down south, so I met Robyn at one of our holiday get-togethers, and yeah, she was different than. I mean, you could tell when you first met her that she was for real, and she wasn't afraid to be part of the team. And our group can be kind of intimidating because we're very close to each other, probably closer in some ways than most, and we can just kind of get really obnoxious with each other. And she was right there with it, and you could tell from that instant that she was into it. Oh man, they're just like yin and yang. They just feed off each other. When you're hanging out with both of them, they just feed off each other.
Yeah. They're not ashamed of like calling out each other
Yeah.
on like silly and weird things, goofy things that they do together, which is really.
And when one of them calls the other one out, the other one laughs, and
Yeah,
it turns
and
into
it's
another
not
fun
vile.
conversation. It doesn't turn into like a toxic thing.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
just, it's always fun. Yeah. That's pretty magic to have that sort of energy. They mentioned some things in their vows, you know, the don't go to bed angry. And I think kind of what I just said, where if one kind of makes fun of one for this or that, they can just laugh it off and just kind of have it be water off a duck's back and move on. I think that's that's the biggest thing, is because we all have to grow, and they're able to kind of take the criticism in stride, and if one is being annoying about something, they can take criticism and move on and adjust as the next situation arises. I think they do a really good job of that already. Well, last night Chris jumped in the bathtub and made it rain down on the lower story. I'm sure that doesn't need remembering because they're not going to forget it.
That's good.
But he could use a reminder to actually put the shower liner inside the tub because that's been a thing for a while.
The next time they're in Westport, they can do that.
I mean, or in Portland or wherever they end up next. Put the shower liner inside the bathtub whenever you shower. That's just common sense. It was the perfect ceremony. Everything was short and sweet. All the speeches were great.
Yeah.
I mean, everything was super heartfelt.
Everybody's loving.
From what we've seen, the mix on the dance floor has been fire so far.
Yeah, I'm ready to get back. Dan almost ripped his pants.
Here's to hoping. Oh, we love you too so much.
I would love to add Robyn. You're the superior Rob.
It takes a lot to one-up you.
You surpassed me, and I'm humbled.
I love you guys so much. You're so much fun. I'm so happy for both of you.
Together, you will amount all the dreams imaginable, and I am privileged to know you guys and love you.
I'm Heather, and Robyn and I became friends back in, gosh, why am I blanking on the year? We were roommates in France when we studied abroad, which was now, I think, 12 years ago, if I'm doing math right.
My name's Dylan. I've known Chris since kindergarten, and I'm one of his groomsmen. He's one of my best friends.
We're a couple.
Fiancés.
Yeah, engaged. Thank you.
A couple.
Oh, sorry.
I knew Chris beforehand, and then I started to see Heather at the end of my college years as well as Heather's. And so we intermingled our friend groups, and Robyn came up for barrel tasting, and Heather knew about it, and I think you invited her.
Yep.
And then Chris was with me, and we already lived up here, so we had Chris come with us and went on a wild wine adventure.
Field.
And I think it sparked a little interest between the two of them, and since then they've kind of
been inseparable.
Found each other.
They've been inseparable since then. Very casual.
Yeah.
It was Dylan and I started dating, and this was the year after we came back from France. And Robyn was in San Francisco, and we were in Sonoma County, so only about an hour away. And we became really close in France. And so I'd be like, come visit and all these things. And we would be hanging out, and we'd be hanging out with Dylan's friends. And I was like, I think you'd like this guy. Yeah, and that's how it started.
They both have very strong and adventurous personalities, I would say, and I felt like they would work really well together. They both enjoy, as Chris or somebody stated, I think it was Kim stated in her wedding speech, Chris is known to paint the walls red. So they both like very heavy reds, Robyn being from Lodi, so she has Zin in her blood, and then Chris wanting to party and hang out and enjoy the company of a warm red. I think both of them together was a great match.
Yeah, I think Chris and Robyn, I thought that they would be a really good match because they seem to share a lot of the similar core values. They were both, family was really important to the both of them, and friends were really important to the both of them. And they were the type of people who would do anything for those people. Like once you were in with either of them, it was like they'd take care of you no matter what. And I just think, I also think Jeff stole my line, but they both have golden retriever energy. They're just positive people. They're fun to be around. And yeah, they just share a lot of similar qualities. So I like to describe the both of them as having golden retriever energy, which also is great because they both love dogs, but that's not the reason. It's because they both are just so positive and happy and like always want to have fun and make the best of every situation. Even if it's something small, they'll turn it into something that is just a great time and always seem to be energetic and yeah, someone you want to be around for sure.
For me, I mean, first the location is incredible, but I feel like everything coming together and getting everybody down to the bluffs and looking over the ocean and the sun shining and both of them walking down. I mean, Robyn's vows, sorry, Chris, they were very good, well written, just got everybody into tears. So I think that was super special in general. I think the passion that they both share for family, as Heather was saying earlier, is incredible. And I think for even the ones that unfortunately were lost, I feel like they were looking down on the whole event, which was really incredible.
Yeah, I think the most beautiful part of it, as like someone who was experiencing it and watching it, was that Chris and Robyn, like I said, their family and their friends are the most important thing to them. And, you know, it's so rare that we all get together like this, and being able to watch them watch us all being there together for them and to be there supporting them was just really magical. You could just really feel the love and the support in the room, even though we're outside. My wishes for Chris and Robyn going forward in the future, I think, you know, since they've kind of been on a similar timeline as Dylan as I have experienced, we've been through a lot over the last, I mean, basically a decade, and we've had a lot of highs and a lot of lows. And I think like my wish for them is to just continue to go through life with that, you know, positive energy, and that you two can get through anything together, because it's already been proven that you can do that. The things that have happened, good and bad, are, you know, there's just such a wide range of things that they've handled together. So there's no doubt in my mind that they can't handle anything else that comes their way.
Robyn, I wish you the best with Chris. I've lived with him, shared a room with him. It's a lot. He likes to scratch his knees when he sleeps. It's strange. No, but as Heather has kind of said, it's incredible. Both of them together and going through the life that has kind of surrounded them, good and bad. They've made it through it, and I think they've just become stronger. So I think no matter what comes up, they're going to handle it. I mean, they've got a meatball upstairs who's barking and whining, and she's ready to party, and they can handle that little child. And I think in the future, if they choose to do children, they'll do a fantastic job. And no matter what comes up, they're going to crush it. I love you guys both so much. You work together so incredibly well. Chris, I've known you since kindergarten. It's been too long. Robyn, I've met you. It's not recent, but more recent than Chris. And you guys mesh so well, and I am so happy that you two found each other and can continue this life together. And good luck with Winnie.
I just want to say that I love you guys so much. I mean, you guys have been such an integral part of my life and our life together. I can't imagine our lives without you, and I'm so just thankful to have you, to be in your family.
We're husband and wife.
We are.
Woo!
It's amazing.
Check out the rings. Where's your ring?
You're
Under
on
my
it.
butt.
Yeah. There you go.
It
Feels great.
so good to be married.
I know.
I'm happy.
Long time coming.
Yeah, it feels like
8 years.
you're my guy. We're the same.
You're my best friend.
Yeah, mine too.
Ooh.
My favorite part of the ceremony was actually like my vows. Like I felt it was really nice to just say that stuff to you. I feel like I never get to like express how I feel to you.
Yeah.
And shockingly, talking was my favorite part.
I guess my favorite part was once I was down there. My sisters were up there, and I got to take a look, and I saw my dad and all our friends and family walking down, and just take it all in. I got to see you and your mom, and then just us being up there and just not feeling no pressure at all. Just we're just
so
there
relaxed.
having fun, and just felt like it was just you and me, and got to talk and say whatever you want and have fun doing it, and just no pressure.
Yeah.
You ready?
Yeah.
Cool.
I mean, definitely when you said at the end that love doesn't describe how you feel about me, it's like
Yeah, I really think that.
I know.
I feel like the best part of our vows was, I don't know, like your vows. I just felt like you were just so sweet. I don't know, the way you were talking was so sweet, and it just made, I feel like I blacked out. It was just wonderful.
I tried my best to not go through it too fast and
No, you were
enunciate
great.
and pause for laughs.
Parents, that meant a lot to me.
Yeah.
That aren't here.
Yeah.
So that was nice.
Yeah, we've been through some tough times.
Yeah, we have.
But that just makes it stronger for us.
That was my favorite part of your vows.
There you go. Well, I knew I was ready to propose once we got a dog together. I knew that things were getting pretty serious, and that was before we even moved in. But it was definitely after 2020, after us both working from home together, and we didn't want to go after each other's throats. And you know, I was like, wow, if we can do this and make it work and adapt
And like each other.
and still want to be with each other, I was like, this is it. This is the time to do it. And so that's when I got sneaky and
You were sneaky.
looking at rings. You've been dropping hints, and I played it off like I didn't want, I was like, oh no, maybe, yeah, someday I'll propose. But that's when I was sneaking to San Francisco and talking to a jeweler and and ordering a ring and getting that here, and then hiding it at my dad's house, and then asking her parents for their permission, their blessing, and hiding it from you in the same room, and you didn't know, and I would still tease you about that because that was my little secret. But of course, the favorite part of the proposal was afterwards when we got to just be the two of us at home, and I got to tell you everything.
You, me, and Winnie.
Because I didn't like keeping that secret from you because it was a pretty big secret.
Yeah. We don't like secrets.
No.
It's good.
Yeah.
It was magical. Like, the proposal was the best ever. And honestly, this wedding feels like the same feeling, where it's just, I feel like we're going to talk about this for days after, which is what we did when we got engaged. It was just so fun, and we both were just so excited. And we were by ourselves, which meant a lot to me. Yeah. It was no better proposal than
just the three of us.
Yeah, on the beach.
Me and Winnie on the beach with a bottle of wine.
And now we're on the beach again.
Yep.
Getting married.
Yep.
That's good.
Yeah.
Amazing. It's going really fast.
Easy. No pressure.
I feel very relaxed.
I was able to finish up my vows and then, get ready. I didn't feel rushed.
Was able to so relaxed. Yeah. Like, no, I don't feel anxious or stressed like I thought maybe I would. Speaking in front of people, it's just been nice.
All the people we love are here.
Yeah, it's cool just to see everyone we love.
Everyone's showing up for us, which is pretty amazing.
It is.
It's pretty amazing.
Oh my God.
Moving back to California.
Probably moving back to California.
Another move.
We miss California.
Be closer to friends and family.
We miss being near our friends. Everyone having babies. We'll probably have babies.
We'll probably have babies.
More puppies.
Probably another dog before the babies.
Probably another dog. Another house.
Another house.
Lots of good stuff.
Just more of life.
More enjoying each other.
With just the two of us.
Yeah. And other things.
I just really need to give a kiss.
Okay, ready? Love ya. I hope that we remember in 20 years that we love each other so much that we still are making jokes, the same jokes, being weird and gross. Yeah. And I hope we just remember the feeling of being surrounded by all these people that we love.
To piggyback that, hopefully we're not serious. Hopefully we can still laugh at ourselves and at each other and just be able to enjoy ourselves and, just enjoy life and handle everything that life throws at us.
Yeah. With positivity.
Yeah. Do it together.
Yeah.
Yep.
For sure.
All right, well, that puts me on the spot.
Thinking of just any three.
I know. I mean, I love your humor. It's on par with mine, and I think we just can laugh at the same stupid jokes that we make and the same inside jokes that we have. I love how much you love and dote on our dog, Winnie, because I do the same, and it makes me feel less weird about it.
Yeah.
And I just love your general attitude towards everything in life. You're easy to get along with. You're easy to just let things happen and go with the flow, and it takes the pressure off me a lot when that happens. So it's nice to be with somebody who's just like that.
Love ya.
Love you too.
Well, I was going to say the same thing for my first one, that we have the same sense of humor, and I feel like that's the key. We're both disgusting and weird, and I love it since day one. I
didn't say we were disgusting.
Well, we are.
Okay.
I genuinely, the way you treat your family and my family and the way that everyone around you just loves you is everything. And I, the way you treat your family is just amazing. And the way that you just like so seamlessly can fit into any situation is the reason I fell in love with you, because you just are so easy to be around and everyone sees it and feels it. And that's why you have so many groomsmen and so many friends. And Winnie, her number one, we have the same stuff.
Yep.
The way you love her, it just shows me how you're going to treat our family, and you're just the kindest person I know and the sweetest. And I just am lucky that you are mine. That's it.
I love it.
I love you.
I love you.
I don't know if that was 3, but.
Yeah, I think I was 3.
And I would.
Oh, God.
There we go.
The number one love of our lives.
She dominates our life.
She dominates our life. She's asleep now, maybe, hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully tired, listening to Lumpy cry.
But I love her so much.
Yes.
And all the babies that we'll have later.
Yep. Yep.
No, I feel good. That was
good.
sweet.
Yeah. That was good.
Ready to party.
Yeah, we got to thank everybody for showing up for us now.
Yeah.
We talked about it. Now we got to thank them.
Now we'll do it.